Come on up. Hey guys, welcome to a new three count with Gino. Um, cleanly shaved, as you can see. Obviously, got a little nasty for a while. Um, there's Toddy for everyone. Mikey, Doggy, Doggy. Guess what we're gonna be talking about today, Tots? We're gonna be talking about WWE No Mercy, aka NXT No Mercy, Fallon Henley, and JC Jane of Fatal Influence. No longer Lullaby, or sorry, not Lullaby. No longer Oh Jesus Christ! Jasmine She's no longer part of WWE pay scale raisins and such. And I really don't blame her. I don't know if you guys heard, but she's only getting 75K a year for 3 years, and she had to pay for her own gear, and every wrestler has to pay for their own gear and travel and food. So eventually, and taxes. So she's pretty much getting about 50K. And she broke both her knees twice and had a concussion and broke her nose. So not worth it for her. And I wish her the best of luck in what she does in her future endeavors. But let's get right into some No Mercy talk here, guys. It seems like it's going to be a very good pay per view. It's a standalone with No Mercy all by itself. There is no other WWE pay per view. There is no AEW pay per view. So kind of funny that contradicting each other. I believe the show is going to kick off Javon Evans versus Josh Briggs. It's been an interesting feud. I guess in a way, trying to get Javon Evans more than over than ever now. Josh Briggs doesn't really do much of anything for me. Um, sorry guys, just had a little stuff you know there. He's a cool monster heel, but he doesn't really do much in terms of in-ring ability. To be honest with you, in my opinion, he's decent. He's nothing great. He's a good base for somebody like Javon Evans. If you don't know what that means, go look it up. I think this is going to be catapult Javon Evans to the title picture again, or maybe in the main roster at this point. Who knows? I have no idea what we're doing. Javon Evans, the kid's good, man. Kid is very good and very athletic. Um, that being said, I guess this is the easiest prediction on the show for me. Javon Evans beats Josh Briggs, and Josh Briggs already beat Javon Evans. Then I believe we're going to go with Ethan Page versus the Tavion Heights for the North American Championship. I don't know if we're moving Ethan Page to the main roster yet. I don't know if Tavon Heights, sorry, is ready to be singles champion in NXT. I figured Stephanie Kid's boyfriend would have been champion before him. I mean, Miles Bourne. Oof. That being said, Tavion Heights is very good. He's at Kurt Angle level when he gets this. Um, there's a month for you guys that don't know. It's my brother's birthday today. We're having a little get together here soon. I don't know if Tavion Heights is the right guy to be Ethan Page. I don't know if Ethan Page needs to be in NXT any longer. It's a very difficult decision for me to pick here, but I think I'm going to go with Ethan Page. Following that, I believe we're going to see Jordan Grace and Blake Monroe in the weaponized steel cage match. This has been probably one of the best feuds in wrestling for a long time. Blake was brilliant in AEW when she was, as you guys know, Tony Storm's understudy. And now she's in WWE as Blake Monroe. Mariah May formerly. I'm not the biggest Jordan Grace fan, but she's done well in this feud. We could tell it's a blood feud. They just want nothing more than to hurt each other. This match was made official on Tuesday from Stevie Nicks, Steven Turner, sorry, and Robert Stone. It's gonna be a very, very good steel cage match. These are two very good wrestlers. I'm the biggest Jordan Grace fan, but these two stole the show last time they were together. Pay per view. There's no difference now. I want to say Jordan Grace, but I also think Jordan Grace may be going to the main event, and I think Blake Monroe will stay in NXT for a while longer because I think we may have a little surprise what's going to happen later on in the show, and we kind of need that heel challenge. Um, so just solely because I think it might be Jordan Grace's last thing she does in NXT. Um, let's say Blake Monroe wins this feud. Following that, we're gonna get Ruka with Zarya versus Laney Reed for the Speed Championship. This kind of famous match is only gonna be about 3 minutes. Both these girls are very good, and due to the fact that Jasmine Nix is now out of NXT and Fatal Influence, I think Laney Reed's gonna be the reason why she got hurt because there's a little bit of foreshadowing right before. On NXT, she saw that she looked at Jason Jane and Fallon Henley. She's like, maybe the Ruth Glenn should be leading the group, but she's talking to all three of them. And all the last thing JT James or Jasmine Nick said, what does that mean? And they said nothing. We'll handle this ourselves. And then later on the show, Jasmine Nick is dead on the ground. Um, I think Fallon Henley may come out to intervene, but also kind of distract Saruka and maybe even distract Lacey Laney Reed, maybe a little more foreshadowing into her joining Fatal Influence as the newest member, or maybe it may happen later on, who knows? But I think we may have one turn at least in this match because there's been a little bit of foreshadowing for a while now. Saruka has two titles, Zarya has absolutely nothing. I could see the scenes being planted here where Zarya may help screw Saul out of this title. Um, there's so many different ways this match can go. I thought this would be an easier pick than I thought. Hmm. Hmm. I think I'm gonna stay with Saul as champion. And I think Zarya may turn on the right after the match of celebrating Zarya disappears and therefore leading to a match for this or the North American title. Imagine Zarya as North American Women's Champion. That'd be crazy. She's a beast, man. Um, following that, I don't know which NXT is going to go. I think the men's main event may close. So we're going to have JC James, Fallon Henley versus Lola Vice. Um, JC's been a good champion, man. I really like JC. She never got her rematch for the Impact title, which is now currently held, but it's a small. She was fucking. Um, that being said, that being said, I think it might be time to give Lola the belt. She's had her crack at it. She was not very good. She even admitted herself back then she wasn't ready. I think Lola's ready. She's over. She's popular with Mexico. That being, I don't know if it's right to take the title of JC Jane or for me, JC and Fallon make Lola's life hell after she wins. We may have a surprise, like I said. I think you may see Lena Reed play a factor in this match if she doesn't win the belt herself. I think she may just kind of be around the ring when this match starts after her match. I don't know if NXT is going to do back-to-back women's titles matches, but the way this thing has it lined up, they may. Just solely because I don't know where you put the Sol Ruca Lena Reed match, and then Obafemi and Ricky Starks is obviously main eventing. But just due to popularity of Lola Vice and the fact that she's gotten so much better in the ring, and I think JC's time as champion might be over. She had a great run. She will get some. She's done a lot that people didn't think she was able to do. I've been a fan of JC Jane for a while. She went through three different factions. She's carried a lot of things. She's been around. She made Jasmine Nix into the star she was for a little bit there. Whatever Jasmine did next does next. The sky's the limit. I think that girl's going to be a star, whatever she does. Not if it's OnlyFans, which I don't think she's going to do. I think we may see her turn up an Impact or AEW if the money's right. Maybe we'll even see her back in WWE in the future. Who knows? Maybe they'll work out, her return as a face, getting revenge on these two. But as of right now, that door's closed. Um, yeah, I'm dancing around the answer here. I think Fallon may help, try and help, and end up screwing JC Jane just to get vengeance on Jason the way JC's been treating them since she's become champion. Whereas Fallon was completely different when she's North American champion with these two. Um, yeah, I think Lola Vice wins. Following that, Obafemi versus Ricky Saints. I think Ricky Saints is going to win this belt. I think it's time for Oba to go to the main roster. There's nothing left at all for him in NXT. I've been saying this for a while, and I've thought for a while it's about time. Trick Williams and him had an absolutely incredible match, but like I told you guys, nobody's gonna win. They weren't gonna take either belt off either dude. Um, yeah, I think this one's gonna be. I think it's time to crown Ricky something AEW refused to do in any way possible. Um, it's an interesting dynamic because either one of these guys is ready to go to the main roster, but I think you give Ricky a little bit of a title run here in NXT. Um, and after he wins, he can have that unfinished business. Ethan Page come go after him because Ethan's beat him quite a few times, and he's beat Ethan a few times here. They switch the title back and forth. Be interesting to go Ethan Page versus Ricky Saints title for title. Losers obviously can go to the main roster. But I think it is time for Oba to head to the main roster. I don't think there's anything left for this man to do in NXT. He has absolutely dominated it for the better part of a decade, or a year and a half now. I shouldn't say decade. My apologies. The dude is ready, more than ready. He is over as fuck with the fans. You can tell he's confident as fuck. He's charismatic. He's incredible in the ring. The WWE main roster is missing this dominant big man to be a heel or a face. Um, so therefore, my prediction: Ricky Saints wins. All right, guys. Nice, quick little three cappuccino here today. If you got any comments or if you disagree, agree, leave them below, and we'll talk to you later.